Eastern Plains Sports Network and 1010 KSIR coming to you live from Firebirds Court here at Windsor Charter Academy. As we just saw a pretty cool ceremonial flag there presentation. They actually had both teams on the at center court as they were holding the nation's colors. You know me, I'm a former military. I love that stuff. That'll melt my heart every day. And just to see both teams out there holding that flag along with the cheerleading squad just makes it totally special. So kudos to Windsor Charter and what they did tonight on the court. That was really, really cool. So just totally made my night. So just got done introducing our starters. Wow. I love this guy. I wish I could pronounce like him. Let's get started with tonight's first quarter, brought to you by Better Electric, covering all electric work from residential to commercial to agricultural. Better does matter. Call 970-521-1030. Man, that's awesome to hear their athletic director doing their starting lineup. That just brings chills to me to hear something like that. So that's great to see the crowd here tonight. As Windsor Charter is kind of a smaller school out here, about half of the gymnasium, they only use half of the gym for the stands, and the other side is basically for the athletes. And half of the right side of the stands here is filled with the Firebirds fans, which is pretty cool. Not completely, but getting there. But some B-Digger fans are out here tonight, so I'm looking down here, and I see that they're ready to go. So we're getting excited for tip-off. Sorry, I saw one of my friends from down below, Mrs. Winsheimer, down there, ready to for some action as well. Tipping off for your Lady B-Diggers tonight will be number 20, Big Bad Sydney Miller. She's going to be facing, most likely, I'm going to bet my odds on that to be number 23, Kylie Smith. So we're getting ready to tip off here as the officials are on the court. Here we go. They finally broke. Yep, it is going to be, my correction on it, it is not going to be her. It is going to be number 15, Emmy Clark, jumping up against Sid Miller, about equal height for both girls. Here we go. We're getting started here with tip-off live from Firebird Court, Windsor Charter Academy, and your Brush Lady B-Diggers action underway as we go to number 3, Gracie Martinez gets the tip going left to right on your radio dial. Off to, it was stolen, the pass though, by number 15, Emmy Clark. She tried to drive it down, but she was unable to, and it was stolen by number 1, Callie Kastrup. Kastrup with the ball as they got a full court press over to Kylie Greenwood. Greenwood goes down, finds a Jocelyn Middlemess. No, but it's taken away. Full court press is doing great for the Firebirds as number 22, Sadie Curry with the ball over to number 33, Ella Grasmick. Then feeds it to Olivia Marini, loses the pass, gets some control loss, taken by number 13, Kylie Greenwood. Greenwood to Jocelyn Middlemess. Middlemess down the court, all the way down, tries to go coast to coast. Nope, not there. She's double teamed. Kylie Greenwood's wide open underneath, though. She couldn't get it to her. She tried hard to feed it under to her, but it was not there. Knocked out of bounds by number 22, Sadie Curry. B-Diggers will have the ball right underneath the Firebirds bucket. Inbounds for number 3, Gracie Martinez, into number 20, Sid Miller. Miller to Kastrup. Kastrup brings it around to the left side, looking, finding for Eddie Cutters. Nope, goes to Jocelyn Middlemess off to the left side, swings it all the way over to Sid Miller on the left corner. Miller, Greenwood, free throw line, shot up, no good, rebound, Sid Miller, shot, good! Sydney Miller on the board early for the B-Diggers, great rebound. She followed the shot, went right in there and got it. Full court press for the B-Diggers is the Charter Firebirds, blocked by Sid Miller. Number 32, Olivia Marini tried, but Sid knocked away that shot and brings it down to Callie Kastrup. Kastrup now with the ball, swings it over to the right side to Gracie Martinez. Martinez finds a number 13, Kylie Greenwood, cutting into the basket, but just out of the reach of her hands, tipped away, out of bounds, turnover to the Firebirds. Inbounds, number 33, Ella Grasmick. Grasmick finds wide open down there. Olivia Marini feeds it down to number 15, Emmy Clark. Her shot is up and good. Tough for Sid Miller to counter on that one. It was a 2-on-1 into Kylie Greenwood. Greenwood into Kastrup. Kastrup brings it down the timeline, crosses over, no problem. She's double teamed, looking, finds patiently, looking to find somebody open. Looks, still nothing. She's trying to push it through, and it looks like she's trying to get fouled, and she might have got a foul. No, instead they called her moving her pivot foot, and they're going to call it a traveling violation on number 1, Callie Kastrup, as that double team, as they get to that corner, gets them pretty much most of the time, because that's just so hard to feed that ball quickly as the Firebirds are breaking the press all the way down to number 22, Curry. Curry up to the top to number 33, Ellie Grasmick. Shot is no good. Rebounded by number 20, tied up. Number 20, Sid Miller, ties up with number 15, Emmy Clark. It's a jump ball, and it's going to stay down on this end as the Firebirds maintain possession. 2-3 defense for the Lady Bee Diggers. Underneath the bucket, finds over to number 23, Smith. Smith swings it over to number 33, Grasmick. Grasmick to 22, Curry. Back over to number 23, Smith. Smith has troubles with the handles on the ball. Looks, finds somebody open. Number 33, Grasmick swings it around to number 15, Emmy Clark. 3-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by number 3, Gracie Martinez, but Sid Miller gets it as she lost handle on it. And the Bee Diggers, great defensive effort there as Jocelyn Middlemiss brings it down to number 3, Martinez. Martinez right side, nice pass around the circle, gets it to Miller, out of her reach though. Instead goes to Callie Kastrup. She swings it out to Gracie Martinez at the back left corner, but it's tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. Maintain possession for the Lady Bee Diggers. 2-2 is our score with 5 minutes and 18 seconds live from Windsor Charter Academy. Gracie Martinez inbound pass to Jocelyn Middlemiss. Middlemiss drives it to the hoop herself. Right-handed layup, shot up. No good. Rebound, Sid Miller. Miller, turnaround jump shot up. No good. Rebounded by number 13, Greenwood. Greenwood trying to fire it up. Throws it underneath the bucket. No good. Martinez with the rebound. Shot up. No good. 4 shots, not able to get it in there, and it's rebounded by number 15, Emmy Clark, who gets it down the court to 22, Curry. Curry's shot is up, no good. 1 shot only for them, where the Bee Diggers had 4 attempts down there, just unable to get it in the bucket. Great offensive rebounds for the Lady Bee Diggers, but they just couldn't put it in the hole. So it goes into Callie Kastrup. She's double-teamed quickly as she dribbles the ball. He's going to call a traveling on Callie Kastrup, as she gets double-teamed by number 33, Ella Grasmick, and 22, Sadie Curry. And they're going to get a turnover on her every time, because that is just great double-team effort by the Firebirds. Firebirds on the inbounds pass. Swings it all the way over to number 33, Grasmick. 3-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by Jocelyn Middlemiss. Middlemiss tries to bring it down the court. Good block there by Callie Kastrup. Jocelyn takes it all the way down the court. Right side. Feeds it over to 13, Greenwood. Greenwood shot from the free throw line is up. No good. Rebound by Martinez. Martinez gets it to Kastrup. Kastrup was popped in the face and no call on it. Kicked out of bounds, though, by the Firebirds. And the Bee Diggers will maintain possession as number 14, Emery Chard, checks in for the Lady Bee Diggers. Still 2-2 with 4:31 left to go. Gracie Martinez with the inbounds pass. Looking, finds Callie Kastrup on the left side. Kastrup trying to set something up for the Lady Bee Diggers, tied 2-2. Gets it into Gracie Martinez, free throw line. Feeds it to Middlemiss. Middlemiss underneath the bucket, shot left-handed up. No good. Rebounded. 14, Chard. Chard trying to get it. She gets a jump ball instead, but the Bee Diggers will maintain possession as we are still tied at 2, as the Firebirds are making their first substitution as Emma Coigneau comes in, replacing Emmy Clark. Whew. Lots of action going on, 4:18 left to go. Tied 2-2. First quarter, hockey game going on here with the low score. Into Sid Miller. Miller to Kastrup, right side. Over to Martinez. Oh, going to be an offensive penalty on Sid Miller. He's going to call her for a moving screen violation, I believe. Yep, that's what it's going to be called on Sid Miller as she gets charged her first foul. She comes down the court saying, my bad, I did that. She knew it. She knew she was moving on that screen, and unfortunately, that's a turnover down here on the end for the Firebirds. Firebirds inbound to number 33, Grasmick. Grasmick gets it down to 23, Smith. Smith gets it, loses handle on it. It's taken by Callie Kastrup at half court. Kastrup looking, swings it over the right side to Chard. Chard, oh, I thought she was going to take her shot. Instead, she goes to Callie on the left side. Callie feeds it to Sid Miller, tipped out of her hands, rolls away, taken away by number 22, Curry, and then feeds it down to Coigneau, and then down court to Grasmick. Grasmick back over to Curry. Curry on the top of the key. Over to number 32, Marini. Gets it stolen by number 10, Jocelyn Middlemiss. Callie Kastrup slows the pace down. 3:30 left to go. We're tied 2-2 here. Pass into Sid Miller, not there, knocked away. And then Sid Miller tried to go for the ball to get it as it was tipped away. And he's going to call a foul on number 20, Sid Miller, as she gets her second personal foul. She goes into a bit of foul trouble. Right now, as Kylie Greenwood's going to come in for her, along with number 5, Evelyn Lapp, for your Lady Bee Diggers, with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Tied at 2-2. Make a quick substitution here for the Firebirds. Got one wide open down here, but again, Emery Chard trying to keep her in check as the pass goes down to number 23, Smith. Smith feeds it into number 21, Emma Coignou, who gets an easy jump shot underneath the bucket. And they have the lead now, 4-2. Emmy Lapp with the ball, feeds it over to Jocelyn Middlemess. Middlemess gets it down to Kastrup. Kastrup crosses the timeline, goes down to the left side, drives it all the way to the hoop. Thought she was going to go, but finds Greenwood. Greenwood with a right-handed layup shot, no good. Ooh, almost taken away by Kastrup. As it is, as Kylie Greenwood got her hands on it, as they were trying to get a pass into number 21, Emma Coignou, knocked out of bounds, and it's going to hold possession to the Firebirds. 3:01 left to go as Piper checks in. Piper Hickey, number 2 for the Beat Diggers. 4-2 is our score. 3 minutes left to go. First quarter action live from Windsor Charter Academy. As it's inbounds to Clark. Clark jump shot. No. Rebounded by Emery Chard. Chard, ooh, almost drug her foot. She did. Yep, I was wondering about that. She tried to turn. She was going to pass it to the left to Piper, but then she saw that she was partially covered, so she turned to go to Kastrup and moved to pivot foot. Loses it on the turnover. So the inbounds from number 23, Smith, feeds it over to the right corner to Grasmick. Grasmick drives it, right-handed layup, shot up, no good, off the back of the rim. It's a shooting foul, though, as they're going to call the offensive foul on number 1. That's going to be Callie Kastrup, her first personal. So that's going to put on the line for the Firebirds, number 33, Ella Grasmick. This is one of 2 shots from the free throw line. First one's up, rolls around, it is no good. 4-2 is our score still, with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Again, live from Windsor Charter Academy. Shot from Grasmick, second one is up, and it is a swish. So Grasmick's on the board in the books tonight for the Charter Firebirds. As Callie Kastrup with the ball goes down court. This time she gets fouled. They finally call something on a hand check there. It's going to be on, let's see what the official calls. I'm going to say 21 is what he's calling it on. I would have put my bet on number 22, but that's okay. So Sadie Curry gets charged with her first personal, as the Beat Diggers are going to get the ball back from the sideline. Callie Kastrup brings it down to the right side timeline, over to number 14, Emery Chard, back to Kastrup. Kastrup goes to Piper Hickey. Hickey on the left side swings it to number 5, Evie Lapp. Shot, three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by number 14, Chard. Chard tried to just pitch it off, and it almost got stolen, but she gets it back anyway. Kylie Greenwood. Chard drives it to the right-handed side. Shot up, no good, and it's going to be a shooting foul for Emery Chard, as they're going to tag Ella Grasmick with her first personal tonight for the Firebirds. So that puts our first opportunity for free throws for the Lady Beat Diggers. Emery Chard comes to the charity stripe. First shot is up, off the left side of the rim and rolls out, no good. 5-2 is our score here. Feel like I'm watching Rockies baseball now, as we're at a 5-2 score late in the first quarter. Chard dribbles, second shot up, swish. Emery Chard, her first bucket of the night. It's a free throw for her. 5-3 is our score. Quickly, the Firebirds get the ball down court to number 21, Emma Coignou. Coignou on the left side, almost drug her foot, got away with that one. Feeds it over to the right side to Miranda Contreras. She's going to lose it. Oh, Gracie Martinez, great hustle shot. Martinez up, no good, but she's fouled. Smart play by number 3, Gracie Martinez. The other girl was slowing down, not going to go after her. She was just waiting to touch it to get a turnover, and instead Gracie Martinez with a great hustle gets it, shoots it, gets fouled. She's on the line for shooting 2, as that foul goes to Sadie Curry, her second. Martinez's first shot up, swish. Great hustle tonight so far from Gracie Martinez. 5-4 is our score, as a couple of substitutions for the Firebirds. Number 23, Kylie Smith, and number 20, I don't know who it is, 32, there it is, Olivia Marini. Couldn't see her number there for a second. Oh, shot by Martinez is up, no good. Rebounded by number 32, Olivia Marini, but she goes to the floor, and she's going to get called with a traveling violation, and there's a timeout by the Firebirds coach. So we'll take a timeout here, a 30-second timeout, and come back to you here as the Firebirds lead the Lady Beat Diggers 5-4 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. 1010 KSIR and Eastern Plains Sports Network coming back to you here from Windsor Charter Academy. 5-4 is our score, as we're late, and I mean late into the first quarter. Low scoring barn burner here. 1 minute and 59 seconds left to go. The Beat Diggers will get the ball under the Firebirds basket as we break the full timeout. Coming on the court Looks like number 3, Martinez, Chard 14, 13, Greenwood 5. That is Lap and 2, Hickey, as we get started here. As the inbounds pass to number 14, Emery Chard. Chard to Hickey. Hickey swings it over to Martinez. Martinez with the drive, feeds an open Hickey from underneath the basket. Shot up, no good. It is blocked, rebounded by number 13, Kylie Greenwood, and she's fouled, and she will come to the line. Shooting 2 for Kylie Greenwood. As that foul, I believe, was on number 33. It's hard to see because they're opposite court. If that's the case, that's Ella Grasmick, her second, as Kylie Greenwood shoots her first of 2. Is up and good for Kylie Greenwood, as she's on the scorebooks tonight for the first time. Second shot from Greenwood is up. Swish for Kylie Greenwood. 2 for 2 for her on the night for the Lady B Diggers. Tied up, or excuse me, 6-5 is our score. Lady B Diggers do have the lead on this one as it inbounds to number 23, Smith. Smith's double teamed by Evie Lapp, gets away with it. Evie, she almost got it, but she got it tipped by Smith, and there was a jump ball tied up there between Lapp and Smith, and it's going to be possession to the Lady B Diggers. Smith didn't look too happy after that tie-up, but that's how the ball rolls, no pun intended. So, Evie Lapp brings it in over to number 3, Gracie Martinez. Feeds it across to Piper Hickey. Shot up. Good! Piper Hickey. Great shot from the left side free throw line is good, and they have a 8-5 lead. As quickly the Firebirds try to get it down the court to number 32, Olivia Marini, but knocked away by a hustling 13, Kylie Greenwood, and it's knocked out of bounds, and it's going to slow things down and make the Firebirds set it up as number 21, Emmy Coignou, comes in and inbounds it to number 34, Miranda Contreras. Contreras over the right side to Smith. Smith drives it to the baseline. Shot up. No good. Rebounded. Nope. Knocked away by a couple of hands. They're going to call it off the Firebirds. I believe that's a great call as it went off of number 32, Olivia Marini, and it's a turnover, and the Beat Diggers will get the ball back. Evelyn Lapp with the inbounds pass to number 3, Gracie Martinez. Martinez crossing the timeline, feeds it to Greenwood. Greenwood drives it from the free throw line, gets it over to Martinez, then to Hickey. Hickey over to Middlemiss. Middlemiss back to Hickey. To Martinez. 3-point shot up. Good! Gracie Martinez. 3-pointer for the Lady Diggers. 11-5 is our score. Great action for the ladies as they're playing very confidently. Inbounds, 23, Smith brings it down the right side baseline for the Firebirds. Nothing there. Feeds it to the top of the key to Contreras. Contreras back to Smith. Smith back to Contreras. Top of the key over to the left side to the 32, Marini. 3-point shot up. No good. Rebounded. Great effort by Gracie Martinez. But Contreras takes it out of her hands. Running one-handed, right-handed layup is up and no good. And oh my goodness, Jocelyn Middlemiss is literally tackled on this play, but they're going to call it a jump ball instead, and it's going to maintain possession for the Firebirds. Coach Rule is like, can you tell me what just happened there? But there is no call on that play, and it's going to be a jump ball and possession to the Firebirds. I can understand her gaze on that one as she walks away to the back of the bench. As the inbounds is stolen by number 13, Kylie Greenwood, and she gets it, looks down the court, finds Piper Hickey. Hickey, right side, over to Evelyn Lapp, just a little bit out of the reach of Evelyn, and it rolls out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover for the Bee Diggers. 17 seconds left to go. 11-5 is our score. Lady Bee Diggers leading this one here against the Firebirds. Firebirds inbounds to number 22, Curry. Curry gets it to Smith. Smith down the left side. Swings it over to the right side to Grasmick. Grasmick back to Smith, who's at the baseline. Right side baseline. Great coverage by Gracie Martinez. Not there. Over to Grasmick. Grasmick hits it. Oh, my goodness. As the buzzer was just about to buzz off, and they're going to call a foul on number 3, Gracie Martinez. Literally 0.4 seconds on the clock, and that puts Grasmick on the line for the Lady Firebirds. Ella Grasmick, with her third free throw attempt of the night, is up. Swish. 0.4 seconds left to go. Still first quarter, 11-6. Grasmick with the second of her free throw. It is up, and it is good. So we'll end the quarter here real quick. Buzzer goes off as your Lady Bee Diggers lead this one at the end of one. 11-7. We'll come back after a 30-second timeout on here on the Eastern Plains Sports Network and 1010 KSIR. Eastern Plains Sports Network and 1010 KSIR coming to you live from Windsor Charter Academy here at Firebird Court. Going into the second quarter, brought to you by Sydney Regional Medical Center. Don't let an injury keep you out of the game. Learn more at sydneyrmc.ca. .com. Sid Miller had a little bit of foul trouble in that game there at the beginning of the first quarter. She's only got 2 fouls as she's checking back in for the second quarter action. She's been a big factor, but I'll tell you what, the best thing tonight for the Lady Bee Diggers without her is speed, and they're playing really well with Gracie Martinez hustling like crazy as the Firebirds are looking for the inbounds. She's trying to get it in. She finally does, gets it into Smith. Smith covered by Middlemess, goes to the right side, tries to drive it all the way to the hoop, gets it up into a number 32, Olivia Marini. She can't make the shot from underneath, and it's knocked away by the Lady Bee Diggers. Good defense, and it's still going to maintain possession for the Firebirds. Firebirds underneath the Bee Diggers basket, playing a 2-3 solid defense, gets it into number 32, Marini. Marini drives it to the left side court, tries to shoot it over Sid Miller, not going to happen. Miller with a great rebound and fed over to Callie Kastrup. Kastrup brings it down to the timeline, finally crossing it now as she gets a pick from Middlemess to the left side. Kastrup's going to drive it all the way in herself, not there. Goes to Miller. Miller finds Kylie Kastrup, 3-point shot just in front of the lineup, no good. Good hustle by number 20, Sid Miller. She wanted to get that, but it was tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be knocked away, and it's going to be Firebirds ball as they'll get it on the missed shot. 11-7 is our score. Second quarter action. Curry into Grassmick. Grassmick down to Smith. Smith almost loses it on the right side of the court. She's double teamed by number 10, Jocelyn Middlemess. Her and Middlemess get tied up. He's calling it a jump ball. They were looking for a foul, but it's going to be Bee Digger possession. Again, great hustle by number 10, Jocelyn Middlemess. I'm telling you, that's been a factor this night for the Lady Bee Diggers as they are just all over the ball and taking advantage of their speed as the inbounds pass. Got to hurry up and get it in, gets it into Sid Miller. Miller feeds to Martinez. Martinez hustling down the left side of the court, drives it to the hoop, shot up. No! He calls it on the floor. The foul is on the floor before the shot. Boy, Gracie really wanted that shot, but the foul is going to be on number 22, Sadie Curry, I believe. Again, they don't, yeah, there we go, 22, Sadie Curry, her third foul. So she's got 3 fouls already for the Firebirds. Inbounds pass to Miller. Miller loses the handle on it as it was right to her, and it's fed down by number 23, Smith. Smith gets it into number 22, and that's Curry. Curry gets it down to Grassmick, sorry, I can't get her name right now. Gets it down to the right side baseline to Marini, and then it's rebounded by number 15, Emmy Clark, and it's no good, but they are going to call a late foul on that as Emmy Clark will come to the line for the Lady Bee Diggers, and that foul is on number 10, Jocelyn Middlemess. It'll be her first foul of the night for the Lady Bee Diggers. So on the line, it will be number 15, Emmy Clark. She's already got 2 points tonight. First shot is up. It is good for Emmy Clark. Making our score 11-8. 6 minutes and 46 seconds left to go. Clark on the charity stripe. Excuse me, not Clark. Yeah, it was Clark. Second shot is up and good. Doubted myself for a moment, but it's there as the Firebirds are in. Callie Castro for the inbounds. Breaks through the press. Goes down the center of the court. Finds a wide open Sid Miller underneath. Left-handed. No good. She's knocked down by number 32, Olivia Marini, and she's going to get tagged with a personal foul on that one. That's going to be Marini's first foul as Sid Miller comes to the line for the Lady Bee Diggers. And that correction on that, that's going to be Marini's second foul on her tonight. So on the line for the first time tonight, number 20, Sid Miller. First shot is up. No, it bounced in. I thought it was going to bounce in and I was going to call swish, and it wasn't. Sorry, Sid. Got y'all worked up on that. 11-9 is our score. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Second period action. Second shot from Sid Miller is up. Bounces off the back and rolls itself in. Sid Miller has 3 points tonight. As the Firebirds on the inbounds to Grassmick. Grassmick feeds it to Smith. Stolen by Sid Miller. Sid Miller, great coverage on that on the defensive side. Gets it to Middlemess. Middlemess crosses the timeline. She's got an open shot. Takes it all the way. Right-handed shot up. No good. Rebounded. It's going to be taken by 15 Clark. She's going to go down the right side. Good hustle by 13 Kylie Greenwood as Clark pitches it off underhanded to Smith. Smith gets it out to number 21. And that is Emma Coignou. And then a shot by Grassmick is no good. And they're going to call a foul on number 15. And that's going to be Emmy Clark, her first foul on the night for the Firebirds as the Bee Diggers will get the ball. Jocelyn Middlemess, inbounds pass, tipped away, recovered though by Sid Miller, over to Callie Kastrup. It's taken though this time easily by number 32, Olivia Marini. Got to be better at following that ball and hustling to the ball and not waiting for it to come there as Marini gets a bucket on her tonight, her first bucket, and it's going to be a timeout called here as the Diggers lead 12-11, but the timeout is going to be a full timeout called by the Beat Diggers. So we'll take a 30-second timeout and come back to us here on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network back to you live here at Windsor Charter Academy. Firebirds losing currently 12-11 to your Lady Beat Diggers. Second quarter action here as Jocelyn Middlemiss will do the inbounds honors for the Lady Beat Diggers. Into Callie Castro, pinned at the corner. She feeds it into number 13, Greenwood. Greenwood back to Middlemiss. Middlemiss, right side, takes it all the way to the hoop herself. Backs away, though. Feeds it to Gracie Martinez. It's knocked out of bounds by her hands there, unfortunately. And that will be a turnover for the Beat Diggers. And that will go to number 21, Emma Coignou. Coignou gets it into Smith. Finds over to the left side. Emmy Clark, left side shot is up, no good. Tries to get her own rebound. She's able to get Kylie Greenwood to tip it out of bounds for her. And the Firebirds will maintain possession. 12-11 is our score. 5 minutes and 43 seconds left to go. Inbounds from Coignou. Coignou goes to a cutting Smith. It's no good. Kicked out by her feet, and it's going to be a turnover, and the Beat Diggers will get the ball back as the Firebirds continue with a 1-2-2 full court press on the Lady Beat Diggers. As the inbounds pass taken by almost by Martinez, but taken by Kastrup. Kastrup's trying to go on her own. She keeps trying to get it through the two girls, and the official's calling a traveling every time, and she's frustrated by that, and we're going to try to see. I mean, coach is asking for a foul there too, but there is no foul called on that every single time they tie up with Callie Kastrup as they double team her. So, inbounds from Emma Coignou. Coignou goes to Smith. Oh, just a little overhead taken by Gracie Martinez. No, Piper has it now. Piper with a shot underneath the hoop. She gets called with a foul, I believe. Yes, she was getting ready to shoot it, and he did go ahead and call the foul, and the foul is on number 23. I'm trying to get it for sure to make sure on this foul. And it's going to be on number 33, Ella Grasmick. It'll be her second foul. Inbounds to Sid Miller. Miller takes it to the right baseline. Nothing there. Goes to Jocelyn Middlemiss. Jump shot, right side up. No good. Rebounded by Gracie Martinez. Underneath the hoop. Tries the underhand layup. It's not there. Rebounded by number 13, Kylie Greenwood, and number 32, Olivia Marini. And it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be Firebirds possession. 12-11 is our score still. 5 minutes and 16 seconds left to go. Beat Diggers playing the same style of defense. They've got a one wide open here. Sid Miller's got to watch it. Sid, great steal. She anticipates it. Hits the floor pretty hard. Feeds it over to Martinez. Martinez tried to get it to Greenwood, and it's not there, but good pressure by both the girls. They got to hustle back down the court as it goes to Grasmick. Her shot is up, no good. Rebounded by number 10, Jocelyn Middlemiss, and there's going to be a foul on Grasmick as she gets tagged, I believe, with her third foul as the official goes to decide it. And I think the Lady Beat Diggers are going to be shooting on this one as the foul is officially called on number 33, Ella Grasmick, her third. And that puts to the line number 10, Jocelyn Middlemiss. As our score is at 12-11, 4:58 left to go. First shot from Jocelyn Middlemiss is up, and it is good. Jocelyn Middlemiss, pretty dependable on the line for your Lady Beat Diggers. It's her first point of the night. 4:56 left to go, second period action. Second shot from Middlemiss is up, and it is rolls in and out, no good. Rebounded by Clark. Clark gets it to Smith. Smith feeds it down the court to number 21, Coignou. Coignou gets away with a drag of her foot back to Smith. Smith feeds it to 34, Contreras at the top of the three-point line. She tries to force the pass in to Smith, and it's not there. Stolen by number 10, Jocelyn Middlemiss. Middlemiss left side finds Piper Hickey. Oh, she was just too far under the basket and hits the rim. Bounces it out. It's no good, and it's taken by the Firebirds. Number 23, Smith, feeds it to Contreras, top of the key. Over to the right side to Marini. Marini back to Smith, left side, three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Sid Miller. Sid feeds it to Kylie Greenwood. Wide open, Piper Hickey, right side. Hickey, right-handed layup, shot up, good! Piper Hickey. Her fourth point of the night for the Lady Beat Diggers. Timeout for the Firebirds. He says, nope, not going to have that happen again. They were not ready on the defense. So, A timeout called here. Our score is 15-11. 30-second timeout. We will keep it here. Don't forget to stay with us for our halftime show brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan, as we will have some stats for you there as well. Buckeye Welding Supply, you have questions, they have answers. Our area welders know what sets them apart at 330 South 11th Avenue in Sterling. Gordon Insurance, be prepared for everything life throws at you. Car insurance, life insurance, farm insurance, and crop insurance, all at Gordon Insurance. Visit GordonINS.com. 30-second timeout is done here from Firebirds Court. Windsor Charter Academy, just right off the 257 exit here, right around the railroad tracks is where Windsor Charter is located. Really nice school they have here. As the inbounds to Contreras to Curry, to Coignou. She tries to feed it down to Contreras, and it's not there. And she also tried to get it to Neatfeld, and it's still maintained by the Firebirds as the ball on the left side baseline shot by number 21, Emma Coignou, is no good. And it's knocked out by number 14, Emery Charge. So we'll keep it down here as the Bee Diggers are hustling to the ball every single time trying to get that rebound. Ladies playing a 2-3 defense, hands up as they're waiting. Fed into number 2, Bailey Brown. Brown tries to get it. She can't hold control of it. Taken and fed to Coignou. Coignou over to Contreras on the left side. Contreras is going to drive it in herself. Out to the right side to Smith. Smith's covered by Middlemess. No shot, so she's going to try to work it to the baseline. Nothing there. Evie Lapp, great defense. Feeds to Contreras. Contreras over to Smith. Evie Lapp is hustling to the ball every single moment as this is going out. Her and Gracie Martinez are too perfect for that, as they're great defensive coverage, but the shot is fed out to number 34, Miranda Contreras, who takes a crazy three-point shot. It's up, and it is good as Miranda Contreras gets her first bucket of the night. Lady Bee Diggers, Emery Chard to Gracie Martinez. Martinez shot up. She's going to get called with a travel. She switched her pivot foot. Saw that one going. She was going to try to do a two-step to make it look like she hadn't moved any of them yet to get that extra step, and it wasn't there. So she gets called with a traveling violation. So quickly Contreras feeds it down to number 21, Coignou. Coignou gets it down to Smith. Smith's underneath the hoop. It's not there. Back to Coignou. Coignou to Contreras, right side. She feeds it into Smith. Smith's triple team down underneath there, tied up with Emery Chard, and it is a change of possession, and the Bee Diggers have it. So quickly the Firebirds come down the court as Sid Miller checks back in for the Lady Bee Diggers, resting Gracie Martinez. No pressure here this time for the Firebirds as it's into Piper Hickey. Hickey bringing it across the timeline to Evie Lapp. Lapp feeds it into to Piper Hickey, and then on the right side to number 10, Jocelyn Middlemess is up, and it's good. Jocelyn Middlemess with her third point from the right baseline. 2:37 left to go. Middlemess, good pressure on Contreras, knocks it out of bounds. She had a shot of taking it away. There was a parent that said something underneath. The official kind of glanced at him and gave him the evil eye. Nothing said further, as this bench is right next to the court. As the inbounds from number 21, Coignou, into Contreras. Contreras to Smith. Smith from the right free throw line feeds it into a cutting Bailey Brown. Bailey Brown tries the right-handed layup underneath. It's no good, and they're going to call a foul from the opposite side of the court. And I believe they're going to call that on number 20, Sid Miller, as she gets tagged with her third foul of the night. Foul trouble for her early again, as on the line for the Firebirds will be number 2, Bailey Brown, her first of 2 free throws. First one is up, doesn't even touch the rim, no good. 17-14 is our score as Kylie Greenwood checks in for Sid Miller. Sid Miller's like, not guilty, coach. Yeah, there's a couple of calls that are tough. It's hard being the tall person out there because you get called with most of those fouls. As Bailey Brown, second shot from the charity stripe is up. It is good on that one, though, as she completely missed it the first time, but made it the second as a substitution for the Firebirds. Number 15, Emmy Clark, comes in. Piper Hickey brings it down, crossing the timeline, swings it in to Kylie Greenwood, kicks off her feet, but it is taken by the Firebirds. No traveling called here, so Evelyn Lapp says, you know what, I'm going to tie up with you. They were looking for a traveling, and it didn't happen, so it'll be a turnover, and it's going to be Firebirds ball as Callie Kastrup checks back in for the Lady Bee Diggers. Inbounds, honors will be Coignou. Coignou gets it into Smith. Smith across the timeline, goes to the right side, top of the key. Trying to find somewhere to go. She's going to try to drive it. Nope, not even going to make that. She feeds it off to number 23, Kylie number 21, Emma Coyne. Her three-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Callie Kastrup. She takes it down the right side court. She's double-teamed. No penalty called by the officials. I cannot believe these officials. Callie's looking so frustrated. Goes down the left side court to number 23, Kylie Smith, and it's up and good. That's got to be frustrating for Callie Kastrup. She gets double-teamed every time, and I'm telling you, they're wrapping up on her every single time, and no penalty is called. They get a pass to Kylie Greenwood, and she's fouled, I believe, as the foul is going to be on number 34, Miranda Contreras, and that will be her first personal. That puts Kylie Greenwood on the line for 1 of 2 here with 1:39 left to go, tied at 17. First one by Kylie Greenwood is up, and it is good. Third free throw for her tonight, 3 of 4 from the line. Kylie Greenwood with the second attempt is up off the back of the rim. It's no good. Rebounded by 23 Smith. Smith going to bring it down and gives it to number 21, Coyne. Coyne to Contreras. Contreras tries to drive it to the free throw line. Feeds it down underneath, and it's blocked as the shot was made by Ella Neatfeld, and it's blocked by Jocelyn Middlemess. Middlemess gets it to Kastrup. Kastrup's been frustrated most of the night. We'll see what she can do. She gets it to Jocelyn Middlemess. Guys are going to Greenwood. Greenwood's double-teamed, and she's knocked down, but no penalty is called. And the ball is turned over to the Firebirds, tied, at 18-17. Oh, Evie Lapp tries to get a steal, and it goes down the court, and it's to Clark. She kicks it off her feet, and then it's taken by Emery Chard. Chard has no control of the ball. She gets it to Evie Lapp. Evie Lapp under the hoop. Shot is up. No good. They called it a flop warning. I think it's going to be a flop warning. Yes, it is a flop warning on number 21, Emma Coyne. So this is kind of one of those new rules. They kind of warned him the first time. She tried to take a foul and fake it, and she knew it. She's smiling, and he called that as a flop warning. So no penalty officially yet, but it is. Oh, stolen by Evie Lapp underneath the hoop. Evie's smothered by number 34, Contreras, and Evie's going to come to the line. Great defense and hustle by number 5, Evelyn Lapp, as Contreras gets called with her second personal foul. I'll tell you what, the Firebirds are fouling like crazy. 18-17 is our score. 52 seconds left to go as number 5, Evelyn Lapp, comes to the line for the Lady Bee Diggers. First shot up, swish, Evie Lapp in the scorebooks for the Bee Diggers tonight. As number 32, Olivia Marini, checks in for the Firebirds. Evelyn Lapp, 19-17, second shot is up. It is good. Evelyn Lapp, 2 for 2 on the line. 20-17, one possession, three-point game for the Lady Bee Diggers. Smith inbounds to 21. Coyne. Coyne gets it to Contreras. Contreras to Smith on the left side. Swings it over to 15 Clark, then over to Coyne. Coyne gets it to a cutting number 32, Marini, and Kastrup gets it. And Kastrup, I believe, is going to get fouled. It's going to be a shooting opportunity. Callie Kastrup finally gets even with him as the Firebirds. Olivia Marini gets tagged with her third foul. So there are 3 girls with 3 fouls from the Firebirds as Callie Kastrup comes to the line for the Lady Bee Diggers with 37 seconds left to go until halftime. First shot is up. Rolls in good. Callie Kastrup's finally in the books. She deserves it. She's worked really hard to get there tonight. 21-17, 2-possession game. Shot by Kastrup is up. Swish! As Kastrup's 2 for 2 from the line. Great effort by the Bee Diggers as they're shooting well. Full court pressure still. Evelyn Lapp covering as it's to Contreras. Contreras needs to get it across the timeline. Coyne finally gets it. She's double teamed. Stolen. Callie Kastrup by herself. All the way down. Kastrup shot up. Good! Callie Kastrup makes it even this time and gets her bucket for the night. 4 points for Callie Kastrup as the defensive effort continues by the Lady Bee Diggers. Clark with it on the left side. Stolen again by Callie Kastrup. Now it's a battle on the ground for the ball as her and Callie go. Oh my gosh, are they going to call a foul on Callie? I think one's saying jump ball and the other one is saying foul. Let's see what the call is. He is going to call a foul. Callie gets tied up the same way, and this time the official calls the foul on Callie Kastrup. Exact same tie-up she gets, so it's her second personal. Evelyn Lapp with the defensive coverage on number 21, Coyne. Coyne to Contreras, left side, top of the key, swings it around, over to the right side to Clark. Clark in the right corner, gets it to Coyne, buzzer goes, that's halftime. Weren't paying attention to the clock. So your Lady Bee Diggers go in at halftime, leading this one with a score of 24-17. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and come back here with our halftime program coming up on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Eastern Plains Sports Network, 1010 KSIR, coming to you live from Windsor Charter Academy as the Firebirds are hosting your Lady Beat Diggers, and the Beat Diggers are leading this one 24-17 to start the third quarter, as it's been a great game tonight. Very physical game for both sides, I will tell you that. Foul trouble is out there, though, I have to say, for the Firebirds, as they do have 3 girls with 3 fouls. That's number 33, Ella Grasmick, number 32, Olivia Marini, and number 22, Sadie Curry, as they are in foul trouble currently with 3 total. On the flip side, their Lady Beat Diggers, only one that I noticed that has any worries to me at this point is number 20, Sid Miller. And I'll tell you what, watching her from the last game in Strasburg, she had 3 at halftime, finished the game with still 3 fouls. She did solid, so I don't see too much of a worry factor. Sid's just that person that's in there in the scrum, and that's where getting those rebounds, and that's where she's getting those fouls. So just great effort by her, as the Lady Beat Diggers will take over here to start off the second half, as Jocelyn Middlemiss will do the inbounds honors, as they'll go right to left on your radio dial this time. Inbounds pass to number 3, Gracie Martinez, as we get started here. Third quarter action brought to you by Buildings by Design, and it is stolen by number 22. Quickly, Sadie Curry, and it's going to be a foul on Jocelyn Middlemiss. We'll get our sponsor here in just a minute, as Jocelyn Middlemiss gets charged with her second personal, and that puts on the line for the Firebirds number 22, Sadie Curry. Third quarter brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your vision a reality. Visit buildsbydesign.com. First one by Curry is up, and it is good, as it's now 24-18. Quick steal for them to help them get on the board early. Second shot for number 22, Sadie Curry, is up, and it is good. 2 for 2 for Curry. Inbounds to Callie Kastrup, gets it to Greenwood. Greenwood looking down the court, gets Gracie Martinez left side. Martinez back to Middlemiss. Middlemiss is going to set it up from the top of the key. Gets it over to Callie Kastrup. Kastrup swings it around the left side, drives it to the hoop. Left-handed shot up off the back of the board, no good. Rebounded by number 20, Sid Miller, no good. Callie Kastrup got a great rebound underneath. She tried to shoot it, it was no good. And then she gets rebounded by Clark, and Clark ties up with number 10, Middlemiss, and it's going to be a possession to the Firebirds on the jump ball. Inbounds to Grosmick. Grosmick gets it down to number 22, Curry. Curry feeds it in to number 32, Olivia Marini, cutting to the hoops, but knocked away by number 13, Kylie Greenwood, on a great hustling effort, and puts it out of bounds. As Curry inbounds to Smith. Smith to Marini. Marini, three-point shot up, good. Olivia Marini. Didn't know she was a three-point shooter, but she just proved it there. 24-22 is our score. Beat Diggers leading this one. Gracie Martinez, right side of the court. Feeds it over to Miller, loses it, goes to Jocelyn Middlemiss. Three-point shot, Callie Kastrup, right side is up, no good. Rebounded by Kylie Greenwood. Greenwood looking, tries to drive it to the hoop, nothing there. Baseline shot up, no good. It's taken by Curry. Curry gets it to Clark. Clark goes down the right side. Quick hustle by number 20, Sid Miller, and blocks it away, but it's rebounded by Curry, and Curry gets the quick shot, and it's her fourth point of the night, as Maddie Rule calls a timeout, as we've got an injury on the court, as number 1, Callie Kastrup, is down. So we're going to get an injury timeout here. It was under the hoop there when she tied up with one of the girls. So we'll take a quick break as Piper Hickey is checking in. Well, I'm sorry, we'll keep it here, as Piper Hickey is going to check in for Callie Kastrup, and we'll just take a moment and keep an eye on things there. And we'll mention a couple sponsors while we're waiting while she gets back up. Premier Farm Credit, for over 100 years, they've been providing affordable, reliable, and consistent credit. Visit premieraca.com. Wiggins Equipment, count on Wiggins Electric for quick, efficient, and courteous service to keep you up and running. They provide you with the service and products you need at your most critical time. Looks like there is a trainer with her as she's down underneath the Beat Diggers basket. I didn't see her go down. She did get tied up in a scrum down there with one of the girls when she was shooting the shot. And I wonder if she took a shot in the chest or something, as like an elbow into the chest. But she's up on her knees. I think she's just trying to catch her breath. Not sure if she got the wind knocked out of her. But either way, hopefully Callie's going to be okay. And I think what we'll do is take. Oh, no, she's going to get back up. I was going to take a break here, but I think we're going to be all right as Callie gets up, walks off the court on her own effort, and she's going to take a quick break and come to the sidelines and work with the trainer. As I said, Piper and it's not going to be Piper Hickey. Correction, it's going to be number 5, Evelyn Lapp, checking in for the Lady Bee Diggers to replace Callie. Jocelyn Middlemess will do the inbounds honors, as it's a full court press. It looks like they're playing a 1-2-2 defensive press, like a triangle style press here against the Beat Diggers. Gracie Martinez trying to get it across the timeline, gets double teamed, gets it over to Greenwood. Greenwood finds a wide open Sid Miller. Sid Miller drives it underneath the basket, up good! Sydney Miller with her 5th point of the night. As a quick break of that press as it goes to Clark. Clark down to the left side, stolen by Sid Miller as it was open towards number 32, Olivia Marini, but it was quickly taken by Sid Miller into Gracie Martinez. Martinez to Middlemess, left side. Middlemess, left side key, looking, goes over to Evelyn Lapp. Over to the top to number 20, Miller, jump shot up. Good! Sydney Miller starting to get warm as it is Miller time for Sid Miller. 7 points for her as it's stolen by Jocelyn Middlemess on the inbounds. Goes to Evelyn Lapp, shot up. Oh, Evie had it, but she was fouled by number 22, Sadie Curry. Let's see what the official says officially here. Yes, he does. He calls it on Curry. That's going to be her 4th foul, and that puts Evelyn Lapp on the line. The coach isn't happy with that call. I'm going to have to agree. I don't think anybody was touched, but hey, we'll take what we can get as Evelyn Lapp, her first of 2, is up. Swish. Evie Lapp with her 3rd bucket of the night. 3rd free throw, I should say. Curry's pleading her case to the coach. She's frustrated as she's replaced by number 21, Emma Coigneau. 2nd shot by Evelyn Lapp. She stepped in a lane violation early, and it's going to be a new shot. Coigneau stepped in quickly and early, so it's going to be a reshot for Evie Lapp. I saw that one from up here, and if I could see it, and I'm pretty blind, then it was an easy shot for the officials. So it'll be another shot for Evelyn Lapp. She missed it technically, so she'll get a second attempt here at her 2nd shot. It's up. It is no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by herself. Evelyn gets it to 13, Greenwood. Greenwood trying to find someone, gets Gracie Martinez. Martinez feeds it in to Miller. Miller takes it to the hoop, feeds it over to Greenwood, but it's taken instead by Lapp. Lapp on the right corner, trying to find Miller. Not there. Gets it into Greenwood. Greenwood to 10, Middlemess, top of the free throw line. Good by number 10, Jocelyn Middlemess. As it's 31-24. Quickly, they're trying to get it down. Smith for the Firebirds, covered by Miller. Miller's got to be careful. The shot is up. Good by number 23, Kylie Smith. She's on the board with her 1st bucket of the night as it goes to Middlemess. Middlemess to Gracie Martinez. Martinez so poised with the ball. Gets it to Lapp. Lapp on the right side. Feeds it over to Greenwood. Greenwood, right side key. Brings it around. Feeds it to number 10, Middlemess. Middlemess back to Greenwood. Greenwood's trying to find Miller. Miller gets it. Miller bumped away, but it's gotten back by Greenwood. Greenwood shot is up. No good. Rebounded by number 5, Lapp. Lapp gets it. Offensive rebound for the Bee Diggers into Miller. Miller jump shot up. Blocked partially. It's no good. Rebounded by number 21, Emma Coigneau. As it's down to Grosmick. Grosmick on the right side. Feeds it down to the corner to Smith. Smith takes the baseline. Covered by Miller. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by Greenwood. Greenwood gets it into Martinez. Martinez takes it up the left side for the Bee Diggers. Feeds it over to Evelyn Lapp. 3-point shot. Evie Lapp up. Good! Evelyn Lapp with a 3-pointer. Her 1st bucket of the night. Their coach says, nope, can't let them get hot. 30-second timeout is taken by the Firebirds as the Bee Diggers lead this one 34-26 with 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Great action here for your Lady Bee Diggers. Stay connected with Eastern Plains Sports Network on all social media platforms. Follow at Eastern Plains Sports Network on Facebook and Instagram to see what games we're covering. Get pictures from ones we're at and more. We also have several regular podcasts on our Spotify page. Give the Eastern Plains Sports Network a like, follow, and subscription on all social media platforms today. First, want to give credit to my wife, Teresa. She's sending videos to Christy in the booth, so that's helping to share it live on, or to share it to you on Facebook. So I appreciate her helping out with the videography tonight for me at Windsor Charter Academy. Firebirds inbounds, number 21, Emma Coigneau gets it in. She got away with stepping in a little bit early to Grasmick. Grasmick to Coigneau. Coigneau to Smith. Smith down the center of the court, feeds it down underneath to number 32, Olivia Marini. Her foot was on the baseline, though, out of bounds. and it's a turnover for them. And thank goodness to see Callie Kastrup is checking back in for the Lady Bee Diggers as they're keeping Evelyn Lappin and pulling Greenwood out to take a break. 34-26 left to go. 34-26 our score with 4:01 left to go. Ball's tipped away inbounds, but Jocelyn Middlemess gets her own pass back. Feeds it to Kastrup. Kastrup just goes right around all the players, gets to the timeline. Evelyn Lapp, left-handed shot. Good! Evie Lapp with a left-handed layup, getting her 5th point of the night, and she's coming to the free throw line for her 4th attempt. She's already 3 for 4 for the Lady Bee Diggers, as the score is now 10-point lead for the Bee Diggers, 36-26. Checking in for the Firebirds, number 2, Bailey Brown, as Evie Lapp. And 1 is good. Evelyn Lapp is on fire for the Bee Diggers tonight. The young freshman, as the inbounds pass to Koinu to Smith. Smith crosses the timeline, goes to Brown, left side. It's not there. And there's going to be a traveling as she tried to feed it to Grasmick, but it wasn't there. So lots of mistakes now for the Firebirds. 11-point lead for the Lady Bee Diggers. Jocelyn Middlemest with the inbounds. Trying to find somebody. Running out of time, gets it into Kastrup. Kastrup double team, gets it, breaks through, goes down the court all the way by herself, feeding it, trying to find nothing, gets it to Jocelyn. Jocelyn at the top, sets it up, swings it around the right side to Evie Lapp. Great move by Evie on the defense, but she kicked it off her knee a bit, but she hangs on to it, feeds it to 20, Sid Miller, and it's not there. She gets called to the travel instead. That's a freshman mistake, but that's not bad. We'll take that little simple error right now as they're up by 11. 30 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. Inbounds to Koinu. Koinu gets it stolen by number 10, Jocelyn Middlemess. Bad passing here by the Firebirds. Middlemess, jump shot up, no good. Rebounded. Kastrup, shot up, left-handed. Good! Callie Kastrup with a great rebound shot. 6 points for her. The inbounds to Smith. Smith got to take it all the way to the hoop herself. Finds Miller. No. Miller says not this time. And it's knocked away, and it's taken by Middlemess to Gracie Martinez. Martinez over to the right side to Evelyn Lapp. Lapp's in the corner, trying to drive it in herself. Nothing there. Feeds it to Miller. Miller time! Good! Sydney Miller with her 9th point of the night. As the inbounds to Koinu. Koinu to Smith. Smith brings it down. Got covered by Sid Miller, but it's kicked off the foot of Jocelyn Middlemess. Oh my goodness, is he going to call a foul? He does. He just called a foul and it was a kick, but instead he called it a foul on Callie Kastrup. I really thought it was a kicked ball, but it is a foul on Callie Kastrup. It's going to be her 3rd personal. So Callie, I don't know what to say. Piper comes in though. Callie stays in as Piper Hickey checks in for the Bee Diggers. 2-3 defense, inbounds pass. Smith over to Clark. Clark around to Grasmick. Grasmick gets it to number 22. Oh, she travels. Oh my gosh, they're going to call another foul. Sadie Curry. I swear I saw that traveling from up here, but instead they're going to call the foul on number 3, Gracie Martinez, her first. Inbounds to Smith. Smith to Clark. Almost stolen. And it's fed over to number 22, Curry. Curry to the right side to 32, Marini. Marini from the baseline can't shoot it. Feeds it over to Smith. 3-point shot left side up. Good. As Kylie Smith gets a 3-pointer for the Firebirds. Inbounds Gracie Martinez. Nobody covering her. She's going to take it all the way past the timeline. Gets it to Callie Kastrup. Callie Kastrup's going to set it up from the top of the key. Gets it to Miller. Miller looking, feeds down to Martinez. Martinez trying to get it underneath there. Tries to shoot, nothing. Goes to Evelyn Lapp. Shot by Evie Lapp up. Swish! Evie Lapp is the hot hand for the Lady Bee Diggers tonight as she is sitting with 11 points. 11 for the freshman. Inbounds to number 32, Marini. Her shot up. Blocked. Sid Miller! Not this time again as it's given to Evie Lapp on the left side. Brings it over. Gets it to Callie Kastrup. Kastrup on the left side. Feeds it to Sid Miller. Nope. Knocked away by Smith. Smith was just too tall to take it out of the reach from Sid Miller. Great defense as number 13, Kylie Greenwood, checks in as Gracie Martinez takes a well-deserved break for hustling up and down the court. 43-29 is our score. Callie Kastrup in. Finds, off the feet. Sid Miller, guess what? Oh, she just missed it. Oh my goodness, Kylie Greenwood was trying to rebound and she was mauled by number 32, Olivia Marini. That's going to be her 4th foul, and I truly mean she was mauled. So it is 4 fouls on Marini as she's got to come out, and Contreras checks in, and Callie Kastrup going to do the inbounds for the Lady B Diggers. 1:29 left to go. Inbounds, Miller, shot up. Miller time, it's good. Sydney Miller with 11 points as well. Inbounds, Grasmick into number 22. Curry gets it over to Contreras. Contreras left baseline, shot up, no good. Tries to rebound. She ties up with her own player, Smith. Smith has it, takes it to the right corner, redrives it, feeds it to the top to Clark. Top of the key is up, good. Number 15, Emmy Clark hits a three-pointer for the Firebirds. Callie Kastrup on the inbounds, feeds it to Evelyn Lapp. She's all by herself. Evelyn Lapp's going to take it to the hoop herself. Right-handed shot is up. She's fouled as she shoots. Evie Lapp's going to be back on the free throw line, as that's going to be called on number 34, Miranda Contreras, and she gets charged with her third personal foul. So Evelyn Lapp comes to the line. She's already got 11 points tonight. Her first shot is up, and it is off the back of the rim, no good. As Emery Chard comes in to take a quick break. Comes in to give Sid Miller a quick break, as the first miss there from Evie Lapp, but her second shot is up, no good. Also rebounded by Clark from the Firebirds into Smith. Smith on the right side brings it up the court. She's going to be covered by Piper. Piper with great defense blocks her from even trying as Grasmick has it. Feeds it over to Curry on the top of the key. Curry trying to find somebody. No coverage by the Beat Diggers. Curry takes it to the left side, swings it to Clark. Left corner over to Grasmick. Grasmick tries to drive it around to the right side. Nothing there. Good coverage. Now it's Curry who's underneath the hoop. Shot is up. Oh, great coverage, but they're going to call the foul on Greenwood. Got to call that one. She moved off of her feet, and that is going to be a foul on number 13, Kylie Greenwood, as she gets her first personal for the night. And that's going to put on the line for the Firebirds, number 22, Sadie Curry. Her first free throw is up and good. She's got 3 so far this evening for the Firebirds. 45-33 our score, 27 seconds left to go. Third quarter action, Beat Diggers lead. Second shot by Curry is up, and it is off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Emery Chard. Chard trying to find somebody, gets to Kastrup. Kastrup's going to bring it down the timeline, crossing it with no coverage. She takes it to the left side. Oh, tries to force it in, does get it to Piper Hickey, and then gets it back into Callie Kastrup, and she kind of got tied up, and she wasn't able to get her hands on it. So it is going to be a turnover with 14 seconds left to go in the third quarter, as Curry's going to do the inbounds for the Firebirds. Curry into Grasmick. Grasmick back to Curry. Curry brings it across the timeline to Contreras. Contreras is trying to drive it through Emery Chard. Right-handed shot is up, and it is good for Miranda Contreras, as she has her 5th point. As quickly, Callie Kastrup's going to shoot it half court. Shot is up, no good. She's laughing. She's like, maybe a little too much juice, but that's okay. The Lady Bee Diggers have a 10-point lead here going into the fourth quarter. Our score, 45-35. We'll come back for fourth quarter action here on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. 1010 KSIR and Eastern Plains Sports Network. Fourth quarter brought to you by Rudy's Tires, with several locations across the area. There's always a Rudy's Tires location close by, and they can even come to you on the farm. Rudy's Tires brings you Eastern Plains Sports Today every weekday on 1010 KSIR. Lady Bee Diggers will do the inbounds honors here, as Jocelyn Middlemest is right here in front of me at the side I am on, and it's going to be right to left on your radio dial. As the inbounds to Gracie Martinez. Martinez over to Kylie Green, and cutting Sid Miller. Miller trying to find somebody, gets it across. Callie Kastrup, 3-point shot. Kastrup up, no. Knocked away, and quickly Kylie Greenwood's trying to get to the ball. Instead, it's going to roll out of bounds, and it is going to be turned over to the Firebirds. Still with a 10-point lead for the Lady Bee Diggers, 45-35. Just getting started in fourth quarter. Curry gets the inbounds to Grasmick. Grasmick takes it to the right side, feeds it to Curry. Curry's at the top of the key, tries to swing around to the left side. She's got triple team coverage on her. She's not going to get it there. Feeds it to the right side to Contreras, who's wide open for the 3-point shot is up and good. Contreras has got 2 3-pointers this evening for the Firebirds. Gracie Martinez with the inbounds pass. Gets it to Sid Miller. Sid Miller going down the left side of the court all by herself. Spin move. Turns around. Jump shot up. Good. Sydney Miller. And Miller time, as it's 13 points for Sid Miller. As Curry gets it down to Clark. Clark tries to feed it back to Curry. Curry, top of the key. Looking, can't find anybody. Going to drive it herself. Goes off the bottom of her foot. Oh, Callie Kastrup with a hustle. Scrums for the ball. and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be turnover. Excuse me, it's going to stay possession for the Firebirds, so they'll keep it, but that'll switch the arrow to help the Beat Diggers as they're leading 47-38 with 7:01 left to go, fourth quarter action. Curry inbounds to Grasmick. Grasmick takes it to the right key, top of the key, works it back to the left side, tries to drive it to the free throw line. Nothing there. Feeds it over to Curry. Curry brings it around the left side to the free throw line. It's not there. Goes to Contreras. Contreras tries another three. Air ball there on that one. Not even close. There's going to be a foul underneath the bucket, though. Let's see who they're going to call this on. They're going to call it on Sid Miller. Sid Miller going to get tagged with her fourth personal. So Emery Chard's going to check in for Sid, as Sid's going to have to sit here for a little bit of the fourth quarter. Emery Chard's going to replace her as Curry's going to come in with the inbounds. Curry with the inbounds to Smith. Smith, right side baseline, drives it. Nothing there. Goes to Curry. Curry traveled, got away with it. Takes a left-handed shot. Is up, no good. Rebounded by her. Gets it over to Grasmick. Grasmick takes a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Jocelyn Middlemess. Middlemess gets it. Brings it up the court for the Lady Beat Diggers. Got to get it across the timeline. Covered by Contreras. Contreras gets it in the steal for it on the play, but instead she gets called traveling as two Lady Beat Diggers get up off the ground, wiping off the dust and blood, but they're okay, and it'll be a turnover for the Firebirds as the Beat Diggers will maintain possession with 6:38 left to go. Oop, there's a late buzzer as they were trying to buzz in a player as Piper Hickey checks in for Kylie Greenwood, and they're going to reset it all here. 6:38 left to go. Jocelyn Middlemess with the inbounds, the senior. Looking good hustle there, gets it over to Callie Castrop. Castrop's going to have to hustle to it. She's super fast, and she does. She gets it over to the right corner, feeds it to Emery Chard. Chard looking, goes to number 10, Middlemess, top left side of the key, double team. She drives it to the hoop herself, right-handed shot up. No, it's rebounded by Clark as she's tied up with Middlemess. Middlemess couldn't get her arm out of there, and so they're going to call the foul on her as her arm was locked inside the cookie jar and unable to get it out. So Jocelyn Middlemess gets tagged with her third personal. And no score for a while. 6:23 left to go. Beat Diggers lead by 9. Inbounds taken to Smith. Smith takes it all the way left side to Clark. Three-point shot for Clark is up. No good. Rebounded by number 10, Jocelyn Middlemess, tied up there with Curry. Curry can't hold it. It's taken instead by Piper Hickey. Hickey takes it down the timeline and crosses it. Looking for someone open. Gets to Middlemess, cutting from the left side into Chard. Chard tries to drive it in. Nothing there. Feeds it across to the right side to Callie Castrop. Drives it to the hoop herself. Castrop right-handed shot up. Good! Callie Castrop with a beautiful spinning move and gets it in and one for Callie Castrop as the foul is going to be called. Oh my gosh, they changed it. I am so sorry. He said bucket. I swear he gave the bucket. Instead, he called the foul on Callie Castrop, folks. Bad news. I apologize. Man, he gave the two-point shot, and then he called it offensive on Callie. So Callie gets her fourth foul, and quickly the Firebirds try to go down the court and throw it out of bounds, so it's a waste of a play for them as Castrop comes off the court. Evelyn Lapp checks back in for the Lady Beat Diggers. The young freshmen have been having to do most of the work tonight as the foul trouble for the Beat Diggers. Inbounds, Jocelyn Middlemess, left side. It's going to get double team, gets it across to Evelyn Lapp. Lapp, top right side of the key, feeds it to Emery Chard. Chard free throw line. She's got a shot. No, gives it to Hickey, left side. Three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith's going to take it for the Firebirds as they're down to 5:27 left to go, covered by Evie Lapp. She tries to drive it in the bucket there, nothing there. Feeds it to Curry. Curry, three-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by number 5, Evelyn Lapp. And let's see, there's a foul on the play. Okay, they're going to call that one on Contreras, and that's going to be her fourth foul as she has 4 on her against Evelyn Lapp. Jocelyn Middlemess tries to find Evie Lapp. Evie's wide open. Evie takes it down the court. Nice and poised as the freshman, gets it to Middlemess. Middlemess down the court to Emery Chard. Chard can drive it if she wants. Feeds it across to Piper. Piper's shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Gracie Martinez. Great job to throw it up there. See if she could get the shot and foul. Instead, she gets the shot, but no good. But it's a foul on the Firebirds, and that is going to be a foul on number 34, Contreras. That's going to be her 5th foul as she's going to come out. She's played aggressive for the Firebirds, but that's going to be painful to them, and she's going to have to come out, and Clark's going to have to replace her. But that puts on the line for the Lady Beat Diggers as they're leading no score for a while. 47-38 our score with 5:07 left to go as Gracie Martinez takes her first free throw from the charity stripe. It's up. Good. Gracie Martinez has got 2 free throws so far this evening. Gracie Martinez, total 5 points for her for this game. That's her first bucket here in the second half. Steps the toe to the line. Second free throw attempt is up. Good. So Gracie's got 2 points this second half to help her cause a little bit better, as the B-Diggers are going to have to spread it with the youth on the court. Inbounds to Clark. Clark on the left side goes into Kylie Greenwood, charging! Payback time as Kylie Greenwood sets up for the charge, and that is going to be on Clark this time as she gets charged with her second foul. That was an offensive one. So great job by Kylie Greenwood. Inbounds pass was going in the lap, and Lap's going to get fouled, and I think they're going to call this on Curry, and that could be her 5th. Curry gets tagged with her foul, and that's 5 for her. So 2 girls have fouled out now for the Lady Firebirds, and now checking in will be number 21, Emma Coignou. So Curry's out for the rest of the game. Gracie Martinez with the inbounds. Goes to Piper Hickey. Hickey takes it up the right side court. Nobody covering her. She can go to Greenwood if she wants. Feeds it forward to Kylie. And instead, it's too far ahead of her and knocks it out of bounds. Piper's like, I want that back so I can try it again. Not going to happen, though. 49-38 is our score. Into Grassmick. Grassmick into number 21, Coignou. Coignou back to Grassmick. Got to get it across the timeline. Gets it to Clark. Left side. Clark. Left side. Gets it to Grassmick. Grassmick feeds it over to the right corner to number 32, Marini. Marini gets it to Smith. Smith from the right baseline. Shot is up. No good. And there's going to be a foul. And I got to believe it's gone. Number 14, Emery Chard. Yes, she does get tagged with her first personal foul of the night. And that puts on the line number 23, Kylie Smith, who's their leading scorer, who only has 6 points so far. As her first free throw attempt is up, no good. Score remains 49-38. Big Sid Miller's checking back in late here in this fourth quarter. 4:40 left to go. Emery Chard's going to come and take a seat for her. As Smith looks a little frustrated, she's had a tough night tonight. Good defensive effort for the Lady B-Diggers. Smith's shot up off the front of the rim, no good. 49-38 remains our score. Double team there at the corner on the rebound by Clark. Knocked out of bounds by number 2, Piper Hickey. So the Firebirds will take over, and they're trying to decide who's going to do the inbounds, as it's going to be Emma Coignou. Coignou with the inbounds pass. Looking, fires it over across to number 32, Marini. Marini feeds it in. Stolen by number 20, Sid Miller, and it's going to be pitched off to number 3, Gracie Martinez. Martinez almost got away with it. Nope, she didn't. I thought she double dribbled, but then he called her as a traveling instead. So a travel and a turnover by the Lady B-Diggers. Emma Coignou with the inbounds pass to number 33, Grassmick. Ella Grassmick bringing it down. Good coverage by Gracie Martinez, but they're going to call Martinez with a hand check foul, and she's going to get her second personal foul, as Callie Kastrup is going to check in here in just a second, but they're going to put Grassmick on the line, as that is going to be a bonus for the Firebirds. Ella Grassmick with her first shot. 4:26 left to go. Up off the back of the rim, no good. Like I said, Callie Kastrup is checking in for the Lady B-Diggers for Gracie Martinez, as Martinez has her, I'm sorry, they called it on Evie Lapp, her first foul. So don't call that on Gracie. She's still good to go. Second shot for Grassmick is up, and it is a swish, as Grassmick has 4 points from the free throw line. Inbounds pass kicked away by number 15, Clark, going to still maintain under the bucket. Evelyn Lapp's going to switch with Callie Kastrup and do the inbounds honors. Evie Lapp looking. Finds Piper Hickey. Hickey double team. She's trying to go through it, and when she's fouled this time, and I believe it's going to be on number 15. Let's see, the officials tossing the ball down the court there. Yep, number 15, Emmy Clark. It's her third personal, and that puts on the line for the Lady B-Diggers Piper Hickey for a free throw opportunity. 10-point lead for the Lady B-Diggers. 4:24 left to go in this game. Piper Hickey's first shot is up. Swish. Piper Hickey has 5 points tonight. Great effort by her. She's been hustling on the defense. Like I said, the young freshmen have been playing hard and having to step in with a couple of foul trouble moments for the B-Diggers. Second shot is up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Clark. Clark to Grasmick. Grasmick brings it down the court, tries to fire it deep down the corner there. Goes right through the hands of Emma Koinu and out of bounds. That's a turnover. Bee Diggers are happy with that one. We're up by 11. 50-39 is our score. 4 minutes and 16 seconds left to go. Inbounds pass. Piper Hickey tries to go all the way to the half court. It's taken away. Sid Miller gets it back, gets to number 13, Greenwood. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by 33, Grasmick. I thought Greenwood was going to get it. She had a good shot underneath the bucket. Wasn't there, though, as the coverage is now to number 33, Grasmick, covered by number 2, Piper Hickey. Hickey covered down by Evelyn Lapp. Almost took it away. Feed back to Grasmick. Grasmick feeds it into Smith. Smith tries to drive it in. Feeds it to the right corner to number 32. And that's going to be Marini. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Bee Diggers. Callie Castro brings it down the left side. Crosses the timeline. Good spin move. Whoa, broke her ankles as she spun on her. And it's to Piper Hickey and then to Greenwood. Greenwood back to Hickey. Finds Callie Castro. Sid Miller, free throw line. Not there. Tries to feed it to Evie Lapp. Lapp gets it back. Over to Hickey on the right corner. Hickey feeds to across to Callie Castro. Drives it in under the hoop. Not there. Over to the left side to Evelyn Lapp. Gets it in to Sid Miller. Right-handed shot by Miller up. No good. Rebounded by number 21, Emma Koinu. And I'm gonna believe that's going to be Evie Lapp with a foul. And that's going to be Evie's second personal foul on the night. And that's going to put Koinu on the free throw line for the Lady Firebirds. So Emma Koinu will come for 1 of 2. 11-point lead still for the Lady Bee Diggers. 50-39. Jocelyn Middlemiss looks like she's going to check in. Koinu's first shot is up off the back of the rim, no good. So Jocelyn Middlemiss checks in for Piper Hickey, who's hustled all night for as the freshman, working really hard out there for the Lady Bee Diggers. Emma Koinu with her second shot. 50-39 is our score. Is up, it is good. Emma Koinu gets her first free throw of the night. Timeout is going to be called by the coach. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take a 30-second timeout here and come back to us as the Bee Diggers lead this one by 10, 50-40 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Eastern Plains Sports Network and 1010 KSIR coming to you live again from Windsor Charter Academy. Lady Bee Diggers lead this one by 10, 50-40. Late fourth quarter action here as they're coming out of a full timeout. Buckeye Welding, you have questions, they have answers. Our area welders know what sets them apart at 330 South 11th Avenue in Sterling. As we break the timeout, the Lady Bee Diggers will be under their own bucket, trying to get the inbounds. Evelyn Lapp in for the Lady Bee Diggers. She's double teamed. She hits to the floor. It's going to be a traveling call. In on the offensive side, Callie Castro, Evelyn Lapp, Jocelyn Middlemiss, Sid Miller, and 13, Kylie Greenwood. Number 33, Grasmick on the inbounds pass. 2-3 defense. Gets it into Smith. Smith to the top to Koinu. Koinu to Clark on the right side. Clark tries to drive in, nothing there. Swings it around to Grasmick. Grasmick throws it all the way across the court to Smith. Smith tries to jump up against Miller. Not going to happen. Miller able to help cause that shot to be missed. Rebounded by the Firebirds. Smith trying to drive it again to the court. Nothing there. Feeds it over to the right side to Clark. Clark back to Smith. Smith, top of the key. Almost stolen by Evelyn Lapp, but not there. Over to the right side to Grasmick. Smith cutting into the basket. Tries to feed it to number 32, Marini, but it's just out of her reach and goes out of bounds. Turnover for the Firebirds. They spent a lot of time down here to work that, unable to get any points off of it. 50-40, 2:42 left to go. Inbounds pass to Sid Miller as she's knocked to the floor by number 32. And it's going to be a shooting foul for Sid Miller. Let's see, I believe it's going to be on 32. I got to wait till the official call. Yep, he did call it. So that's on Olivia Marini, her fifth. They have 3 girls who have fouled out tonight for the Firebirds as Sydney Miller comes to the free throw line for 1 of 2 to take a 12-point lead. We'll see how she does on both free throws. Miller sets, first shot up. It is swish. 14 points for Sid Miller as the official makes all the girls tie their shoes. Got to wear Velcro in this league. I'm just kidding. Continue on, 2:41 left to go, 11-point lead. Second free throw from Sid Miller. It is up, swish. No, it bounced in and out. My apologies. She gets a rebound though. Shot, good! Sid Miller, Miller time. 16 points for Miller as Grasmick gets it in and takes it over to number 21. Koinu back to Grasmick, back to Koinu. They got to get it across the timeline. They do get it to Smith. Smith's covered by Greenwood. Not there, feeds it over to Grasmick. Big, long three-pointer, Caitlin Clark style up, no good, rebounded by Sid Miller. Miller, underneath the bucket, brings it around the left side, over to Evelyn Lapp. Lapp brings it up the court for the Lady Bee Diggers, over to Kylie Greenwood, left key, over to Middlemiss. Middlemiss swings it around to Kastrup, over to Miller, down there at the right baseline, and knocked away by Smith. And the Bee Diggers will maintain possession 53-40 is our score. 13-point lead for the Bee Diggers. Callie Kastrup on the inbounds. Into Miller. Miller swings it to Lapp. Lapp over to Kastrup. Left side, Key. Takes it to the corner. Nothing there. Evelyn Lapp, top of the key. Jocelyn Middlemess to the right side to number 13, Kylie Greenwood. Kylie Greenwood's trying to hold her ground, and she's going to get pushed this time by Koinu. So Emma Koinu gets her first foul on the night for the Firebirds, putting number 13, Kylie Greenwood, to the free throw line for a chance to get her fourth point. First shot for Greenwood. Off the front, rolls in and out, no good. Brown's going to check in for the Firebirds. Bailey Brown, number 2. She's going to replace number 24, Ella Neatfeld. Kylie Greenwood, her second shot to make it 14. Swish! Kylie Greenwood with her fourth point of the night for the Lady Bee Diggers. Koinu inbounds to Grasmick. Grasmick to Koinu. Koinu gets it up the court to Smith. Knocked away by Callie Kastrup. Goes out of bounds. Good hustle by Callie. And it's knocked out, and it's going to slow everything down, and it's going to be at half court. Grasmick looking for the inbounds. Goes to Koinu. Koinu brings it across the timeline. Goes to the right side. Covered by Evelyn Lapp, the young freshman, feeds it into Smith. Stolen by big Sid Miller. Miller slows it down. Great job by her, but a sophomore gets it to Jocelyn Middlemiss. Middlemiss. They're going to double team, trying to get the foul over to Evelyn Lapp. Three-point shot. Evie Lapp. Good! Evelyn Lapp with another three-pointer for the Lady Bee Diggers. 57-40 is our score. Down into number 23. Smith drives it to the hoop herself. Right-handed layup shot, no good. Knocked out of bounds as Kylie Greenwood hits the floor pretty hard. She might have twisted her ankle just a bit as she's going to stay down. I think she's going to be okay. I think she just spun her ankle just slightly as she came down and landed on one of the other girls. So Kylie Greenwood briefly on the floor. We'll see. I think she's going to be okay, folks. I really did see her hit the floor and grab towards her right ankle there. And again, I think she stepped on one of the girls that was down there. But our score is going to stay at 57-40 with 1:07 left to go in the game. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back to you here and get started on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Eastern Plains Sports Network and 1010 KSIR back to you here at Windsor Charter Academy as Greenwood's getting helped off the floor there by the medical staff. She had to walk off. She couldn't walk off on her own. I think she has that ankle already wrapped, and it looks like she might have hurt it again. So we'll go to the free throw here as Smith on the free throw lines for the Lady for the Lady Firebirds. Her first shot for Kylie Smith is up and good. 57-41, 16-point lead for the Bee Diggers. It'll be Emery Chard to replace her. Second shot for Kylie Smith is up, and it is off the front side. No good. Rebounded by Sid Miller. $1:05 left to go into Callie Kastrup. Nobody covering her. Takes it down the right side. Slows it down. Smart move by the sophomore over to Middlemiss. Middlemiss tries to stand out there. She's fouled this time by number 23, Smith, and that's going to put Middlemiss on the line as Kylie Smith has her first foul of the night for the Firebirds. Excuse me, her second foul for Kylie Smith. So Jocelyn Middlemiss the chance to go to 19 to make it an 18-point lead. First shot is up, no good. 57-41. 57 seconds left to go. Almost want to say this one's in the bag, but you never know in high school action how fast things can change. Second shot for Greenwood is up. Swish. And I said Greenwood, and that was Jocelyn Middlemiss. My apologies. Her second free throw of the night. Inbounds to Grasmick. Grasmick's got to hurry up and get it across the timeline. They're down to 50 seconds, and they're down big time. Smith gets it up the court to Clark. Clark, left side, three-point shot up. No good. Oh, bodies are all over the floor for the Bee Diggers as Miller and Kastrup collided with each other. Stolen, though, as Clark tried to pass it across by Sid Miller. Sid Miller looking down the court, goes to Jocelyn Middlemiss. Middlemiss brings it up the left side timeline, looking in coverage, trying to see if she can get fouled. Nope, gets it to Kastrup instead. Kastrup drives it around the left side. Kastrup has trouble with the ball, and she's fouled. Finally called on number 2, Bailey Brown, as she gets her first personal of the night. So Bailey Brown has her first personal. Callie Kastrup will come to the line. There's going to be a big change in the lineup here, so we're going to see some young freshmen coming in. First shot for Callie Kastrup, 23 seconds left to go, is up. Swish. Callie Kastrup. Third free throw of the night. Cammie Winsheimer checks in. Fallon Moskowitz checks in. Number 11, Tatum Chard checks in. And number 4, Macy Jones checks in with Callie. The second shot is up. Off the front, rolls in, and it is good for Callie Kastrup. Her 4th point. As number 21, Koinu to Grasmick. Grasmick gets it into Smith. Smith tries to drive, stolen by Kastrup. Kastrup solo takes it, crosses the timeline, goes over to the right side to Tatum Chard. Chard to number 4, Gracie Jones. Then underneath to 12, Cammie Winsheimer. Shot is up, no good. She almost got her first bucket of the season as the kids were trying to fire her up and get it in there. Tatum Chard with the inbounds for the Lady B Diggers. Gets it over to number 4, Macy Jones. Jones, 5 seconds left to go. Over to Kastrup. Kastrup to Tatum. Tatum gets it into Fallon Moskowitz as the buzzer goes off. And that'll be our ball game as your Lady Beat Diggers are victorious with the score of 60-41. That's our final. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back for final stats and postgame show on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Eastern Plains Sports Network, 1010 KSIR, coming to you live from Windsor Charter Academy as your Lady Bee Diggers are victorious again in another great effort here by seeing the whole team effort again. That's what makes this team so special. Winning tonight over the Windsor Charter Academy Firebirds, 60-41. What a great finish. It was a low-scoring game to start it off, and then all of a sudden the ladies just took off and did such a great effort. Post-game show brought to you by Western Engineering Consultants, providing a big firm product with small firm relationships since 2003. Visit westerneci.com. Man, I'll tell you what a great effort by the Lady Bee Diggers tonight. They started out really slow, and I even noticed Sid Miller. I said that at halftime that she was getting held to just a few points. And then, folks, it turned into Miller time. Sid Miller went nuts, and she started scoring like crazy. And I'll tell you what, when she's in foul trouble, Sid Miller knows how many fouls she has left. She's so smart on the court with that. And she knew that she only had 2 to give, and she gets only 1 in the second half, ends the night with only 4 fouls, and did a great job preventing herself from getting that 5th for the entire game, and just a great effort. And with Sid on the floor like that, you're able to get those offensive rebounds, get some second shots, third shot efforts, and that made it so possible for the Lady Bee Diggers to do what they needed to do, and had a successful night on the floor here playing against tonight's Windsor Charter Academy Firebirds. Let's talk about tonight's scoring run here for tonight. Let's start first with the Firebirds. Bailey Brown finishes the night with 2 points. Oh, never mind. She snuck up on me. How'd you get up here so quick? You ran? Everybody, here's Coach Maddie Rule. We're up here tonight. Welcome, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
Man, that was
fast stairs.
I know. That was a slow start for the girls, but then all of a sudden, I say it now, it's called Miller time. When Sid started going, it's Miller time.
It is. And Sid's the one who usually finishes a lot of the plays off, but again, it's a team game.
Absolutely.
We preach that all the time. So while Sid may get some of the points, there's a lot of it that goes into it. I thought the girls worked hard, which is never a question with these group of girls. So.
Second and third shot efforts tonight. So many of those tonight. That made a difference for the girls as well.
Yes, definitely. We kind of preached, we're not the best shooting team, so we have to give ourselves as many chances as we can each time. So offensive rebounds are a big thing. And, we kind of talk about rebounds are an effort type of thing. It doesn't take a lot of skill to get rebounds, just like it doesn't take a lot of skill to box out. So those are things you can control, and they've done a good job the last few games doing that.
Got to give credit to Ed Evie.
Yeah,
what the heck? That girl's a freshman, comes out and just tears it up tonight.
I know. Other than her size, you probably wouldn't notice that she's a freshman. Small little girl, but man, she has a lot of fight in her, and she plays well, plays hard, works hard, does a lot outside of practice time to get better and better herself for the team. And yeah, it's good to see those hard work things pay off.
And one thing I noticed at halftime, I said that your speed is beating them. They were tough to keep up with for your girls because Gracie Martinez is so quick, and you got Evie Lapp, you got runners on your team.
We do.
That make it difficult for teams, especially on defense too, and offense getting them. But you guys are so fast down in the court.
Yeah, that was kind of a big thing. It was a new thing for me, switching. Nothing take away from my team last year, but we have a lot of different assets, and speed and energy are kind of a big thing for us this year. We're young, so we're trying to do a better job of utilizing some of those skill sets, and I finally figured a little bit of it out. It took me a second, but they've done a good job working hard, and the speed is definitely a whole new thing, and new aggression, adding a press in was a good move as well. That was Coach Delana. So a lot of good things like that they just work hard, do what you ask them to do, and it's paying off.
8-7, you're starting to come together as a team, Coach.
Yeah, it's starting to peak at the right time. Little late, but we'll take it.
You'll take it. That's numbers that helps you for the playoffs, and that's what we're looking for. And that's the thing, getting into the postseason. So I just want to say, great job tonight. Fantastic effort by you guys.
Thank you guys for coming. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, great win
Always.
for you guys. So proud of the Beat Diggers doing what they do.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
Thank you to Coach Madeline Rule, as she rolls her eyes at me, because she knows I'll say that on her all the time, because she's one of my faves that I had when she was a 5th grader. So tonight, let's just close it down with the Firebirds. 2 points tonight. Bailey Brown, Emmy Clark finishes the night with 7. Emma Coyne with 3. Sadie Curry with 5, Kylie Smith with 7, holding her to low numbers tonight. Olivia Marini with 5, Grassmick with 4, and Miranda Contreras, their leading scorer, with 8 tonight. Foul troubles were the biggest thing for the Firebirds. 2 of their 3 starters fouled out tonight for the Firebirds. For the Beat Diggers tonight, great effort all the way across the board. I talked about the young freshmen playing so well. Emery Chard with 1. Let me go over the numbers first. Kylie Greenwood with 4. She had a bit of an injury on her right ankle. Hopefully she's okay. Jocelyn Middlemess with 6. Piper Hickey with 5. Gracie Martinez with 6. Callie Kastrup with 8 points. Ready for this? Evelyn Lapp, your freshman, 14 points tonight. 14 for the freshman. Had a great effort, hustling all over the floor. Just an amazing effort. And then, of course, Miller time, 16 points for Big Bad Sid Miller for your Lady Beat Diggers. As again, they were victorious, 60-41. Tonight's player of the game brought to you by Morgan Community College. Start your associate's degree, continue your education, and get a specialized certificate. Visit morgancc.edu for more. Tonight's player of the game, I like to give it for both teams, so definitely I would say for the Firebirds, got to give it to Miranda Contreras. She had 8 points. She played really well. She fouled out. She was pretty harsh on that floor tonight, though, all over the place. And I'm going to give tonight's player of the game to the freshman. Got to give it to her. Evelyn Lapp comes off the bench, gets 14 points for the Lady Beat Diggers, and able to have 2 3-pointers. Just did great on the free throw line. Just had a heck of an effort. Don't get me wrong. Don't let me knock down Sid Miller, because she played fantastic as well. But that young freshman to come off the bench and do what she did tonight, she had to step in because there was a lot of foul early for our Lady Beat Diggers, and Evelyn Lapp stepped up to the plate and did what she needed to do. So congratulations tonight to Evelyn Lapp for her 14-point effort. Tonight's player of the game here, again, brought to you by Morgan Community College. And that will be it for tonight. We will wrap it up. Thanks to Rose Condis and Christy Creighton for the studio effort tonight. As usual, you guys do so wonderful work for us, as your Lady Beat Diggers are victorious here in Windsor Charter Academy with a final score of 60-41. And signing off here from Firebirds basketball court, this is Paul Acosta saying thanks for listening to us here on Beat Digger Basketball on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.